Right, hi guys, this is KJ from Vape News Malaysia, and today we'll be showing you two new modes from Innokin technology. As you can see here, Innokin, and these two new modes is gonna be exclusively launched in VapeCon KL2. Alright, happening in PWTC. As you can see here, PWTC on the 31st of March to 2nd of April 2017, but to public it's only opened on the 1st of April and the 2nd of April, which is on a Saturday and Sunday. Make sure to come by to VapeCon KL2. It's going to be happening in Dewan Tun Razak 1, alright, in PWTC Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Alright, make sure to book the tickets, come by here because it's going to be huge, it's going to be big. A lot of things that's going to be happening in PWTC for VapeCon KL2. They're going to be like CloudCom, TrickCom, but the best part, this is not a normal CloudCom and also TrickCom. Alright, they're actually going to give you free batteries, free mode, free cotton, free coil, everything free. Alright, you just have to bring yourself to VapeCon KL2. It's going to be sponsored. It's going to be a few sponsors for the CloudCom and also the TrickCom. Batteries from S-Fan, alright, EIZFAN, S-Fan, and also Koi Art and Sigale and Innokin and lots more. Alright, it's gonna be so happening that you guys just need to come and experience it yourself. So VapeCon KL2 is gonna be the first biggest event, alright, international event is gonna be happening in Malaysia. I'm so hyped up for it. Alright, it's coming up on 31st to 2nd of April. Make sure to mark the dates and come by on next Friday. Next Friday, we are actually expecting a lot of people coming out, like a lot of distributors, a lot of big teams as well. Team from We Got, Indonesian tricksters are coming to Malaysia as well. Shout out to all the tricksters that we met in Jogja and also Bali. And also Vape News Malaysia is going to be launching our second edition of our magazine in VapeCon KL2, and it's going to be featuring a lot of events that we've been going throughout in Jogja, in Bali, and the rest of the events in Malaysia as well. It's going to be huge. And in April, we're going to be seeing you in Shenzhen as well for the IECIE event happening on the 14th of April. Skip out all the information, too much information, and we're going to be going to feature these two Innokin modes. So these are the two Innokin modes that will be launching in PWTC VapeCon KL2 exclusively in Malaysia first before the rest of the world, and I'm so hyped up to actually show off these modes to you guys. One of them, this is the Ursus mode. This is the first 200 watt mode from Innokin, and also the Scion tank. This is the OCC tank, which can fire up to 200 watts, alright, from 100 watt to 200 watt, running at 0.28 ohms. And this is the iRoar Windstorm by Innokin, alright, and also featuring the Eurus RDA, which has an Ultim drip tip and also Ultim bottom here to protect you from any liquid spillage and all that. Two mega review from Innokin. Gonna be having the iRoar and also the Ursus mode. A little bit of details with the iRoar Windstorm. This is actually a full metal mode, which including the dripper is all metal as well. It has a nice polish spray, black spray on this. Actually comes in one or two colors, I think. The black is so classy, and it has an indicator, an LED indicator whenever you press it as well. Alright, it is running on Evolve DNA 75. This is one of the few modes from Innokin that actually using an Evolve DNA. And the Ursus 200 watt mode. This is actually their first 200 watt mode. They have never came out with the 200 watt mode. They've been always focusing on products that is actually new to all the new vapors as well in the scene. The combination of the Ursus mode with the Scion tank, it chucks huge clouds. I'm almost coughing because there's too much of clouds in my mouth. Shout out to Innokin and thank you for giving these modes to us for review. Let's get down to some details for the Ursus mode. It actually runs on two 18650, alright, using AWT currently with the Ursus. To access to the battery, it's actually slide down, and then you can't really do it the other way around, and it can't really close properly. It actually has a small indent here to close it up and align it with the tank. To on this mode, you just have to press the power button 3 times, 1, 2, 3, and then you're off. Alright, 1, 2, 3, and then you're on. To change the voltage to temperature control, all you need to do is just press the plus button with the power button here. Alright, the power button is actually, you can either use it with your index finger or any of your finger if you like it, or use it with the thumb. Alright, with your thumb, and then you can adjust your voltage here separately, so it wouldn't interfere whenever you want to vape and you want to test out the voltage instantly. There's a small clicking sound if you hear it quietly in your room, if it's not too noisy. Whenever it changes to nickel, titanium, stainless steel and all that. With the negative button, you actually interswitch between the MODP and MODN. So what it does is that at the end part of it is actually firing normally, and the MODP is actually the preheat setting to actually fire at 1.2 times faster, 1.2 times hotter than your normal rate, to actually give you a warmer vape experience and to preheat your coil a bit faster. The drip tip, unfortunately, it's not interchangeable. I would like to use actually a normal 510 drip tip, but then this is actually a cloud chucking tank, so the white ball drip tip kind of makes sense, and you don't have to worry that you lose your drip tip or so. I lost mine back in Jogja, so sad. The iRoar Windstorm, that the dripper that comes along with it, which is the Eurus RDA, is also a white ball, and you can find an interchangeable one, but this kind of fits well. The drip tip itself doesn't have an O-ring here. The O-ring actually is inside the RDA here, and the best part of it, in VapeCon KL2, whenever you buy any of these modes, it comes along with the Eurus RDA as well. And the Eurus RDA, the last time I checked online, there are some that is actually selling the Eurus RDA at $34.99. Alright, it is a bloody good RDA that actually has Ultim drip tip, which is very smooth to me. It doesn't emit any heat at all. It's just so good. Alright, first off, I'm going to be showing you these two new products from Innokin. One of them is the iRoar Windstorm with the Evolved DNA 75, and also this dripper, which is pretty different from all the products from Innokin before this. Before this, a lot of their products are based on like colorful, user-friendly kind of product, but these products are aimed at performance. This is the DNA 75, and then the dripper as well. This is a sub-ohm dripper that comes along with the peak drip tip and a peak bottom here as well, a peak material, which to my knowledge is actually called the Ultim. Alright, Ultim plastic, which can withstand very high temperature whenever you want to go sub-ohm as well. Alright, and this mode as well is pretty cool. It has a very nice 510 top here. Alright, not the usual Fat Daddy kind of. And once you press it, the button, you can actually see little LED action there. Yeah, it's like kind of like blue LED action, and a smiley face here as well. To 18650, as you can see here, Windstorm box by DNA 75. I don't know if you can see it or not. Can you see it? Alright, if I tilt it, maybe you can see it slightly. Ah, there it goes. Alright, and there's a small little quote here: proud to vape. Yeah, proud to vape. Yep, I'm proud to vape this thing. And since I'm the first one to actually give a review on this, alright, let's just hook it up and try this thing out. So the inside of the Eurus RDA, it can fit dual coils, triple coil, quadruple coil, up to you. It has pretty huge size here. Check this out. See how huge is the coil entry point here. Actually can fit a whole 2.5 mm through. Wow, that's huge. Alright, can fit quite a huge coil in here. So what I'm gonna be using today is first Clapton in very carefully into this position. Alright, mate, let's lock them in. Load your cannons. First one in, smooth and easy. Right, push it a bit to the center. That's about it. Second one. In. Oh, before that, I need to cut it. Yep. Before cutting, ample space actually. Oh, you can actually lock your coils here as well because there's magnetic. Wow, take a look at that. Wow, can even lock your. Woo! See, it's everything in one. You can actually carry your. Yeah. Yep. Carry everything with you. Alright, just kidding. Why I love space? I like to space my coils. It doesn't matter quantile, temperature, nichrome, whatever. I'll just space everything out so that I get more coverage. And the best part of all, you get very little hot spots on space coils. Okay, so I guess we are ready to go with these. As you can see, nicely fired up. Yeah, it's running at 0.4 on the dot. Alright, 0.4 on the dot. I don't know if you can see it or not. And I'm going at 44.8 watt. Alright, let's wick this fella up. My choice of cotton today for the Eurus RDA is Atomix cotton. This is the premium blend and this is the normal blend. So we're not going to use the normal blend. Let's get that out of the way. One of the favorites for Indonesians. This comes from Indonesia, of course, but it's using Japanese cotton. Let's give it a test. So the cotton comes in strips. As you can see, it comes in strips. 1 strip, 2 strip, 3 strips. It's pretty easy if it comes in strips, as you can adjust it from 1 strip itself. Voila. First, you stuff in the cotton this side, you pull it out, and then you fluff it. You fluff it by doing this. You fluff it, and then you untangle it a bit, and then using the tweezer, you just put it in this side, and then you put in the other side, and voila, bon appetit. You need to choose your liquid. For today's test, we have just juice, because I just come back from Bali, so I got this juice. They are very good juice. This especially is the strawberry banana cream. Yes, and then we're gonna be dripping on it. We're gonna be priming the cotton. Oh, sorry, Indian slang. I'm supposed to be French anyhow. Okay, so back to myself, KJ, and the Malaysian. Gonna be priming the cotton. Alright, just drip a bit on the coils. Alright, for me, I like cotton that actually doesn't absorb that much for dripper, you know, at the first drip. This is not too bad. I mean, this kind of drip, well, it kind of absorbs as well, but I would still like to prime it to heat up the cotton to actually get away all the bad taste coming out from it. You don't want any cotton taste to ruin the taste anyhow. Yeah, prime once, 1, 2, 3, and then you drip again, one side, 2, 1 and 2, and then you prime it up again. Alright, so what I do after priming it up, I actually use the tweezer to actually smoothen out the cotton, both sides. Smooth it up. Oh, okay, that's not smoothing it up. So smoothen both sides. As you can see, it all kind of like gives up kind of like hairy. So to my knowledge, if the cotton kind of fluffs out and there's a bit of like small little strands over it, that actually gives the spits coming out from your RDA or your tank, you know. So what I do is that I like to smoothen my cotton out after I prime the cotton. So another note to this Eurus RDA, it actually holds quite a lot of juice. You know, it has a huge juice well at the bottom. As you can see, I keep pouring and pouring, trying to flood it, but it seems like the cotton is absorbing it well, and there's a huge juice well as well at the bottom. Right, let's give it a try at the Eurus RDA. Pop it in. It's clouding out the place because there's like fan around here, but huge cloud coming out from this. I would definitely recommend this, the 75 watts for tricksters. You can actually use this for tricksters, and they're going to be selling this exclusively in VapeCon KL2. This is going to be their first launching of the Windstorm. Alright, Windstorm by Innokin. And the best part is they're actually giving the Eurus RDA along. It's like with the Windstorm and also the Ursus 200 watts by Innokin. And I will be showing the Ursus 200 watts. This is the first 200 watts by Innokin, and this is the display of it. Alright, the display, as you can see. Alright, so you press 3 times to on it, to off it, and on it as well. So just off it, press it 3 times, it on the logo Innokin. And then we'll be showing you the tank as well that usually comes with it. But in VapeCon KL2, they are actually going to be giving out along with the with this RDA as well, the Eurus RDA. So the Ursus 200 watts usually would be recommended using alongside with the Scion tank. This is the Scion tank. Alright, it's actually an OCC tank, but it is actually a huge OCC tank, as you can see here, and I've measured it. It's actually close to 1 cm in diameter, the coils in here. It's so huge that this is actually running at 0.28 ohms. It's actually Kantal, and you can fire it around from 100 to 200 watts. It's crazy. It can really chuck some clouds here as well. Alright, to hook it on, just twist it in. Let me assemble it now for you. Then the glass goes in. The O-ring that comes along with the tank is actually pretty tough. It holds on pretty tight and pretty neat. So that's one of the pros that I actually like coming out from this. Roll it in until it's tight enough. So it's top fill. It's huge juice refilling center here as well. Alright, do not refill at the middle part, just refill at this side. And then it comes with the white ball trip tip and also the enclosure for the tank as well. And then I'm going to be filling up with the Honey Flava. This is the pineapple version of Honey Flava. It's a new flavor from them. It's going to be fruity for me after the Indonesian juice, which is a creamy part of it. Fill it up. Nice, smooth. Alright. Close the cap on. When you're refilling this fella, you don't really need to close off the airflow. You know, you can just leave it open. It's fine. You know, it won't really leak. Alright, hook it up. Tight. Alright. So it kind of like says here, same coil or not. Yep, it's using the same coil because I've been using this. And the Ursus 200 watts comes with nickel, titanium, SS, and also voltage mode. And there's something pretty cool about this 200 watt. As you press the plus and minus voltage together, it will show you the exact ohms down to decimal points, and if you press it longer, it will just switch sides. You know, you want it like left side, right side, left side, right side. Alright, and then you actually show you the counter of how many puff have you made as well. Alright, let's give it a try. It's really huge clouds coming up from this. At wide airflow. Let me go a bit lower. Closer airflow. Nice pineapple filling of this. It's like you just chop a pineapple. Oh, honey flower pineapple really live up to its name. It's like a fresh pineapple juice. Alright guys, hopefully I'll be seeing you guys in vapewizkj 2 on the 31st of March to 2nd of April in PWTC in Malaysia. I guess I'll be seeing a lot of people from states, from China, from Indonesia, from Thailand, from Philippines, hopefully I'll be seeing all of you, making new friends. Make sure to drop by and say hi to me in Vape News Malaysia booth or in Innokin booth, or I'll be in and around throughout the whole VapeCon KL. Make sure to come by and say hi, and I'll be recording some of your videos. It's been a pleasure reviewing these two modes. If there's any details that I need to fill up, I'll make sure to fill up in the comment section or in the detail section. And if you want to find out more about these modes, you can't find them in Innokin website yet, but soon enough you'll be finding them. Alright, the DNA 75 and also the Ursus 200W mode. If you like the review, please do give us a thumbs up and follow Vape News Malaysia and also Vape News Indonesia in our Instagram and also Facebook, and do follow my personal Instagram as well, my personal IG for Instagram, which is the vapewizkj. Alright, vapewiz as in like vape with viz, V-I-Z, alright, wizard, KJ. Pretty hungry now, so I'll be ending the video and see you at VapeCon KL2. Ciao.